Hi, I'm Seven. You're watching Sonic Eclectic Vision. Today we have Mark Pavlidis, and his company is called Flixel. It's kind of awesome. How you doing, Mark?
Doing quite well yourself.
Doing really good.
Thanks for having me on.
You're the co-founder of this company. Tell us a little bit of why you created this technology.
Sure. So Flixel makes a product called Cinematograph Pro, and it allows you to make what we call living photos. So this is where we combine the still beautiful framed photograph and add a little bit of motion to it. And the way we do that is combine that with a little bit of video. So you mask out a small region of small region that has some motion,
Hmm.
and it adds a new dynamic to what would be a very beautiful photograph.
Wow. So, the need. A lot of times, these things come out by accident. Was it by accident, or you said, "No, I came out to do this"?
So the way the product came about was discovering the medium. So discovering this medium and saying, oh well, how can we create these?
Right.
And it turns out the process at the time was something that was very time consuming and laborious with Photoshop or video editing software, and they weren't really designed for the task, so it was very difficult and time consuming. So the thought was there must be an app for that,
Right.
and sure enough, there wasn't, and that's what started the creation process of doing this app.
Wow. All right. Now, Tyra Banks used this
Yeah.
on our show. So how did that collaboration come about?
Uh, Quite fortuitous on our part. So completely independently, she had discovered these living photos and thought, well, this would be an amazing thing to bring to her show, add a new dynamic to the show. She's very forward-looking in terms of her industry and knows where things are going, and is very keen at identifying some interesting future potential. And she saw that in this medium, and reached out to us and I believe a few other companies that were doing something similar, and we were able to kind of explain our vision of where we see this and where we see our product, and what we could do for the show as well in terms of bringing our creative capabilities. One of our other co-founders, Mark Holmes, was working integrally with the show. All the photo shoots was a part of doing all the creative on that. And being able to bring that to the show for them to be able to have something new and interesting to put on the air.
Wow. All right. So, great show, great presentation. In fact, we met at a conference not too long ago.
Mhm.
Um, where do you go from there? I mean, this is a great product. Do you
Mhm.
just say, "Hey, just keep kind of pushing it to let people know"? Do you come up with
Sure.
something new? What
Yeah.
what what goes on at this point
Uh,
as a
so
entrepreneur?
we're a product is never finished. We're
Okay.
continuously pushing the boundaries of what it is that we can do on the iOS platform. Every new OS version comes out, it gives us a little bit more capabilities to do some pretty amazing stuff. We're also in shortly releasing a desktop app, so it allows kind of we're somewhat limited what we can do on iOS, and being able to take that up to the next level of doing really high bitrate H.264, ProRes, 4K even.
Wow.
Being able to bring it up to that high level of professional standard. So it's just ratcheting it up from the kind of the pro product that we have now to make it even higher. So be able to use this in a lot of different professional settings, be it if it's video editing, if it's still photography for wedding photographers, to event photographers, to being able to add it to, say, things like music videos and things like that. Just being able to use this tool to create a new way of presenting this medium, and being able to do that.
Yeah, that was my next question. Actually, who do you see using, using this technology?
It's wide ranging. So it could be from artists who are photographers or creative that just want to have a new way to tell a story. Wedding photographers is a big one. It's perfect for them to be able to add a new dynamic and and blend what is typically done in the wedding industry, which is photo and video, and be able to bring that kind of together as well as any other type of way to tell that story, as well as advertising. It's a big one for advertising. So we're now conditioned to kind of ignore, especially on the web or billboards. We
Right.
just ignore those stills and those fast-moving videos. We also ignore because there's just too much. We're just bombarded too much with stimulation there. And the thing with this living photo is that there's this juxtaposition between still and motion. And as an advertisement, it's very effective because it catches your eye, right? Your brain tries to figure out
Right.
what exactly is going on here. And in that moment that your brain pauses to look at this, it becomes an effective ad. It becomes an effective ad because it makes that impression.
Right. Well, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to bring us something new. There hasn't been anything new for a while, so it's very appreciated.
We're very much enjoying creating this new medium and creating the tools to be able to build it out. And we're discovering along with everybody else exactly what is it that makes this interesting and powerful. And it's been a lot of fun to be able to kind of chart our own path with that.
So, we sold it. We talked about it. How do people find you guys?
Sure. We're on the web at flixel.com. The app is also on the App Store. You can search for Flixel or Cinematograph. And if you're interested in the desktop app, you can go to our website, flixel.com. There's a little desktop link there, and you can sign up. It should be out soon. So we're frantically working away on that. So you can take a look at that.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming through. Sonic Eclectic, really appreciate you. Great entrepreneur. And keep us abreast of what's going on. Any videos or anything that we could show or promos, let us know.
Sure, we'll do. We've got some of that in the works, so thanks a lot.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Cheers.
And you're watching Sonic Eclectic. Thank you. Cool.
We're good.
We are good. We are good. Give me 1 second to...